Let me ask you something. Do you still think it's cool to say that you are broken because you do not have much money? But stay with me here, because what I'm about to tell you will change your life forever. So listen up. Because if you do, then let me tell you something. It's time to stop being a fool. Now I know what you're thinking. What the hell, right? The reason why I say this is because when you start labeling yourself as broken or worthless because of your financial situation, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. You see, in today's society, there's this outdated and harmful narrative that suggests that a man's worth is directly tied to his financial status. And while it's certainly important, it's by no means the defining factor of a man's worth. You see, the real secret to success lies in embracing all aspects of yourself, including those that don't involve money. Well, let me tell you something. That feeling of wanting more is normal. In fact, it's part of the human experience. When you're rich, you still have to deal with the same problems and emotions as everyone else. Love, loss, joy, fear, anger, they're all part of the human experience, regardless of how much money you have in the bank. But the mistake many people make is thinking that financial success will bring them lasting happiness and fulfillment. And that's just not the case. The answer lies in finding meaning and purpose in your life, regardless of your financial status. But that's where your strength and resilience come into play. Embrace the challenges, learn from them, and grow. Don't let the naysayers and doubters hold you back. She was working a high-stress corporate job that was draining her both physically and emotionally. Despite having a good income, she felt unfulfilled and unhappy. So she decided to quit and pursue her dream of starting a small bakery. Again, her friends and family were skeptical, but Maria was undeterred. You are so much more than your job title or salary. You are worthy and valued simply because you are human. Your value isn't determined by your financial status. Know that you are not alone. Many others are going through the same thing, and you don't have to be defined by your financial status. Instead, it's determined by your character, your actions, and the positive impact you have on the world around you. You are a unique and valuable individual with a lot to offer the world. She took classes to improve her baking skills, developed recipes, and started taking orders. When you stop trying to conform to outdated gender roles and expectations, you'll find that your confidence and self-esteem will soar. Start by setting short-term goals that are achievable within a few months. This could include starting a side hustle, investing in rental property, or creating passive income through things like online courses or affiliate marketing. Each additional income stream provides financial stability and allows you to diversify your portfolio. Remember, building multiple streams of income takes time and effort, but the long-term benefits are worth it. These could include building an emergency fund, paying off a credit card, or saving for a vacation. Start by educating yourself about different investment options, such as stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Consider seeking advice from a financial advisor who can help you create a diversified investment portfolio based on your goals and risk tolerance. Remember, investing involves risks, so it's crucial to do your research, think long-term, and be prepared for market fluctuations. Once you've accomplished those goals, set longer-term goals, such as buying a home or retiring early. So don't let outdated gender roles or societal expectations hold you back. Embrace your true self and build the financial life you desire. When setting goals, it's important to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. By having clearly defined goals, you can track your progress and stay motivated. It's also helpful to seek support from friends, family, or financial advisors who can provide guidance and encouragement along the way. And that's something that no amount of money can buy. Well, let me tell you something. It's time to shift your mindset and start thinking outside the box. It wasn't long before her delicious pastries were in high demand, and her bakery was making a name for itself. Start by tracking your expenses for a few months and categorize them into necessities, wants, and savings. Look at each category and identify areas where you can cut back on unnecessary spending. Consider whether there are subscriptions or memberships you can cancel, whether you can reduce your utility consumption or shop around for better deals on insurance premiums. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, but rather making conscious choices about where your money goes. By reducing your expenses in non-essential areas, you free up more of your budget for the things that matter most to you. You are a unique and valuable individual with a lot to offer the world. Embrace who you are and live a life that's true to yourself. The financial success will come. It's about embracing who you truly are and living a life that's true to your values and beliefs. Take some time to explore your interests, try new things, and discover what makes you feel alive. Do not let the outdated notion that a man's worth is tied to his income dictate your life. Break free from the expectations and live on your own terms. Money can certainly make life more comfortable and open up new opportunities, but it's not the answer to life's deeper questions, and it's certainly not the key to happiness. It takes courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to break free from societal expectations. But the rewards are immeasurable. This means that if you're not rich or successful, then according to this narrow-minded perspective, you're somehow less of a man. And let me tell you something. This couldn't be further from the truth. And as a result, many men find themselves trapped in a relentless pursuit of money, believing that it's the key to happiness and fulfillment. But what if I told you that this belief is nothing but a cruel lie designed to keep you running on a never-ending wheel of discontentment? You see, the world often glorifies material wealth and financial success as the ultimate measure of a man's value. The truth is that financial success is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to living a fulfilling and meaningful life. How can I possibly embrace the parts of myself that aren't about money? Well, let me break it down for you. When you learn to accept and love yourself for who you truly are, flaws and all, you'll find that your confidence and self-esteem will skyrocket. And let me tell you something, true confidence is magnetic, and it's something that people will notice and respect. It doesn't come from having a fat bank account. You might be thinking, okay, easy for you to say, but what does that even mean? First off, we need to talk about the importance of self-acceptance. But what about those times when you feel like you just need more money, like it's the only thing that will make you happy? Think about it. So if money isn't the answer, what is? Well, let me tell you something. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. This is easier said than done. You see, when you stop chasing money and start chasing your passions and dreams, you'll find that your life becomes richer and more fulfilling in ways that you never imagined possible. And let me tell you something. It's not always easy to go against the grain, especially when it comes to something as ingrained in our society as the link between financial success and self-worth. Take, for example, the story of a man named Alex. He was tired of working himself to the bone for a paycheck he didn't even enjoy spending. So he decided to take a leap of faith and follow his passion for photography. At first, his friends and family didn't understand his decision. They thought he was crazy for giving up a stable job for something so uncertain. But Alex was determined to make it work. He spent every spare moment honing his skills, building a portfolio, and reaching out to potential clients. It wasn't easy, but Alex persevered. And eventually, his hard work paid off. He started getting paid gigs, and his photography was featured in local publications. Most importantly, though, Alex found a sense of fulfillment and happiness that he had never experienced before. He realized that it wasn't about the money. It was about following his passion and living a life true to himself. Another inspiring story is that of a woman named Maria. These stories may seem like just feel-good tales, but they actually represent a larger cultural shift that's happening in our society. More and more people are realizing that financial success isn't the be-all and end-all. People are starting to understand that there's more to life than just chasing money. This is why the old narrative that equates a man's worth with his financial status is becoming outdated and harmful. It doesn't take into account the full picture of what makes a man successful and happy. Listen, it's time to stop buying into the outdated notion that a man's worth is tied to his income. I want you to remember that your worth is not determined by how much money you make. Maybe you're struggling financially right now and feeling like you do not fit into the mold of what society expects of a man. You see, embracing who you truly are is the key to unlocking your full potential and living a life that's true to yourself. Remember, you are more than your financial status. You are more than your job title or salary. You might still be wondering, okay, great, but how exactly do I redefine my financial status? First off, let's talk about tracking your expenses. It's crucial to have a clear understanding of where your money is going. Now, let's talk about setting financial goals. Having clear goals is essential for any financial plan. Next, consider building multiple streams of income. Relying on a single income source can be risky, so it's wise to explore additional income opportunities. Finally, focus on investing wisely. Investing is a powerful tool for growing your wealth, but it's important to do it wisely. By implementing these strategies, you can take control of your financial future and redefine success on your own terms. Thank you for watching, and until next time, remember to break the mold and define your own path to success.